I think we're live. I don't know how to check. Let me do this. All right, Ecamm Live is going crazy. Back to live mode. Somebody should have taught me how to use Ecamm Live before I got on here. I cannot see the chat, but that's all right. All right, I think we're officially live. I don't know. I forgot how to do this. Let me try this. Throwbacks. How's the audio sounding? I just set this up. You're running to the bag, it looks like. Kind of love that. I kind of love that three-part emoji. Let me do this. Just a wild live stream today. Yeah. Every is today Friday? Every Friday we're gonna go for it. Couldn't do it last Friday. I was out. I was out and about, living my worst life. Okay, I figured this out. Flawless start so far. I haven't said anything so far. How we doing? I haven't even like really checked my top shot. I'm not gonna lie. I sold a LaMelo Ball for like 1,700 because I needed to fund my actual life, which is not very expensive, but I have expenses. Emiliano, you're from Mexico? Awesome. We're global. The audio is good. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Mr. Shelby. Anybody actually watch the NBA in here? Or are we just buying, selling, and holding L's? Because I've been doing that lately. Watched a few NBA games, lost some money, but it's alright. At the end of the day, we'll get it back. And if we don't, the government will. Hopefully it'll end in my pocket. Thank you, Throwbacks. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads, the lack of consistency. I was out of town, but we'll be back next week. Hopefully I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow. The GOAT is live. That's ridiculous. Any questions? Anything about Top Shot? You're from Atlanta? How the Hawks doing? What's up with John Collins? Losing me money. Durant was off. He went off or he was off? I know Kyrie had a big game. Samuel, listen. Underdog is not for the faint of heart. I lost about $170 the other day. And it wasn't great. It wasn't great, but it was a minor setback for a major comeback. The comeback hasn't happened yet, though. Got a tan, man. I got a tan? If you think I did, then thank you. I'm kind of burnt up under this, but it's all right. Jared Curry, what's happening? How much money you lost in the past week? Hopefully not enough, because we're going right back to the well. Yeah, I didn't watch the Nets game last night, so I didn't get to watch KD, but didn't he have like 20 still? KD is like the lightest 20 you could ever get in the NBA. Thoughts on CC Levine sitting low? Can I be real with you? I haven't paid attention to Cool Cats at all. Let me see what type of Levine you're talking about. I mean, there's 10,000 of them, which right off the bat tells me not scarce. Second off, Zach Levine, for whatever reason, is not a desirable player. He's in a big market. He's an athletic freak, and he's not going for a lot. I don't know. It seems like Cool Cat's kind of falling off because just when you think it's about to end, it keeps on rolling. It just keeps on rolling. So I don't know. I don't know how much that LaMelo is going to be. I don't know how much anything is going to be anymore. Everything's just in the dumps. I'm out here just trying to sell, trying to buy, and nothing's working. Hawks are a dark horse pick for who? to win the first round, maybe. If they play like the Knicks or something, it's a wrap. Hello, man. What's up? Hello, Bruno Talajic. Hopefully, I didn't fuck that up. You're 3-13 on total over under pick'ems. That's not great. What they could be throwing us in a week or two for the last challenge? Any ideas? I'm not an ideas man. I'm a capitalization guy, and I don't ever capitalize. So that's all I got for you. Nets don't play defense. They never been playing defense. They're the best offense though, which is all that matters. Once Harden's back, if Harden's back, it's gonna be crazy. People say they don't have any chemistry. Doesn't matter. They have three ISO players that they have three ISO players that don't really need chemistry to get their buckets. So you sound down to Top Shot. Hope we all move up in money. I mean, let's be real. What's there to be excited about? Their fantasy game, which I haven't really looked into, but if it's the case that like everybody can just have, I mean, LeBron, KD, Harden, like what's the difference there? I gotta look into that more to see if there's any hope, any light at the end of that tunnel. But as of now, I'm not feeling too great. I mean, Jared, you realize that once the playoffs are around and the lines come out, it's not going to be like a 223.5 over under for the Nets game. It's going to be like 242. And you're going to have to weigh your options. But I do think the Wizards could bring them to 7, which would be tough. Russell Westbrook's a fucking menace. Whatever he's doing right now it's a wild scene. And he gets no respect for it, which I don't really mind. Do you sell all or wait for playoffs? I can't tell you what to do with your money. I've been selling a little bit of my stuff, as I said, so I could like fund my real life, but I'm still holding on to shit. I think as playoffs come around, big name players on big name teams will probably raise in value. A guy like LaMelo Ball, if I could have held, I would have held. I probably should have held for like 3 more weeks, but I think he's someone who stands to improve because he's just a fucking electric factory. And that team hopefully makes it into the play-in game and wins their play-in game. Plays like the Nets or the Sixers or something. Probably gonna get swept, but being on a big stage will definitely help. Bruno, I don't think players that are $7 or $8 will really be more expensive playoff time. It depends who you're talking about. If there's like a Paul George at $8, then sure, go for it. But if it's like fucking Drew Eubanks or some garbage, then at the end of the day, like people still gotta buy these for 2 reasons. One, in anticipation that they're gonna be better in the future, either in real life or monetarily. And a guy like, I don't know, Drew Eubanks, Derek White, who I think is out, they don't have that. Or 2, you gotta be like a big fan of them in real life. And let's be real, they don't really have crazy fan bases. So I don't think like random guys for $8 are going to spike. If they do spike, that means the whole market is correcting upwards. So I don't think those one-off guys are really indicative of anything. Better value, LaMelo, RS, or debut? Give me the debut. RS is a little gimmicky in my opinion. I don't really care for it. I know it's a better moment, but there's not as much sentimental value there, which is what I think people will go for. And the fact that the debut has an extra badge just gives it more differentiation. I get that the other one's like out of 2021 and this one's out of $39.99 or $4,000. But at the end of the day, if we think that there's going to be as many people on this platform as we expect, then the difference of fucking 2,000 and 4,000 shouldn't really matter for a player with as big of a market as LaMelo's going to have. What would you like to see implemented in Top Shot Alpha or out of beta? I hope to God they don't call it Top Shot Alpha. That's the first thing I wouldn't want to see. What I would want to see, I guess, continued restrictions on pack drops to continue to incentivize people to use the market. I guess like more gamification, but like then again, I probably wouldn't even play that, and I don't know how that would work with like different tiers of cards. Would like one rare be more valuable or have more value than a common? I don't really know. As I said, I'm not an ideas guy. I just stick around and lose money. That's all it's about. Am I excited for the throwdown packs? No, not really. Oh, that's what I would like to see in out of beta. would be a little more discretion on these fucking moments. Like, who's making these Kemba Walker, like, chest passes and these bounce passes and, rebounds into layups? Like, these moments all fucking stink. And they get their commons and they're not supposed to be, like, anything special. But let's be real. Like, if you're trying to grow the platform and a new user comes on and they click on the first 5 moments they see, and all of them are just fucking left-handed layups that your 17-year-old cousin could make in his driveway, what's the point? And I get, like, in the card market, the static picture isn't cool, but people are trying to, like, improve upon that. And by doing dumbass layups and handles where the guy just dribbles behind the back, that shit's not going to change anything. Niall, what's happening? Of course I'm back. You think I would leave you? More run it back plays. Yeah, I would too. I think there was something about how there could be like throwback plays even outside of the run it back promo. So it doesn't have to be from that 2005 to 2010 window for it to get a moment, which I want to see how the pricing on that is impacted. Because I assume they want to do more run it back shit for like older players and players no longer in the league. So like a moment from 2017 or 16 probably won't be in a run it back promo anytime soon. But then again, I'm sure they want to get like the LeBron block on Iguodala on the platform. So they might be minting shit aside from run it backs, and we'll see what happens. You need a Kyle Lowry throw it back? Jesus Christ. I didn't understand what you're saying until I read that. That's ridiculous. Why do you think metallic gold moments prices for the current challenge are dropping so much? Jonas was 280 when the challenge began, now 170. I really don't remember around what time the new metallics dropped. Was it because I'd assume that with the last pack drop, one of the requirements was you have to have an MGLE, or if you had an MGLE, you could bypass most of the other requirements. Maybe that's why he was so expensive back then. And now people just like forget and don't really give a shit because no more legendary packs are dropping. Also, it's Jonas Valanciunas, so I guess like as more of them hit the market, nobody really cares about it. Those are just my thoughts. I gotta get more tapped in. I gotta fucking lock in and lock down on Top Shot because I've been away from the game for too long. Thoughts on weekly base packs flooding the market? I fucking love it. I love the fact that people can't make 10x on their money in like 2 seconds. And it pushes more people to the market, so there's not as many frauds just flipping and dipping. Yeah, if there's a pack drop every Friday and it's like a $14 pack where you could like realistically 10x your money every single week, that's gonna be a tough look. If it's just base packs for like beginners or people that don't understand that you can't just get profit every time you open a pack, I would like that. Jared, who gave you your MBA in economics? Because whoever did it needs to get fired. Immediately, expeditiously. Expecting pack price for Throwdown. To be honest, I don't even know what the fuck the Throwdown is. If it's a rare pack, it's gonna be like $229, as they've been doing $219, $229. If it's a common, probably like $14. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna look forward to it, other than opening the pack, hopefully on this channel. And hopefully getting something good, because I haven't hit on a pack in what feels like years, even though I've only been on this shit for like a month. Which young star in a 25 would you bet on long term? You want like an obvious answer, like Luka, like Tatum. Under 25, I like DeJounte Murray, who is 25. Under 25, I like Shea a ton. I think Shea is extremely undervalued and underappreciated. Although on Top Shot, his moments are a little bit pricier than what you would expect. Who else? Who else is under 25? I don't know. Everybody's under 25 nowadays. They come into the league at like fucking 17. I'm under 25. I'm going to bet on myself. My dog is just fucking tweaking out in the background. JC, who do you like under 25? Give me a player that you're high on, and I'll walk you off the ledge. Better burn my face off. That shit's ass. Trey Turner, you the Trey Turner that plays for the Nationals? Or whatever team he's on nowadays? Not a big baseball guy. Used to be. What are you guys buying on the market? You even buying anymore? I feel like buying on Top Shot is just... It's a lost cause. Should Top Shot go outside the NBA and do NCAA too? Imagine that. Imagine the NCAA letting anybody use their rights. They'd get fucking locked up ASAP. I feel like there would just be more disputes between players being paid and shit like that. I don't think they'll go to the NCAA. It would be cool though if they did moments from the tournament or something like that. Get Johnny Juzang up in this bitch. Tea or coffee? Nah, that's red wine at noon. You got the Luka Cosmic, but you like RJ, as in RJ Barrett. He's been very good lately, and he's probably going to improve in the playoffs in terms of Top Shot value because people will actually see him. You're buying injured stars. How much Donovan Mitchell you got? When's UFC coming? Bruno, I got no clue. I'm not a big UFC guy. I saw Chris Weidman's leg snap in half like a pocky stick, so I'm not a big fan of watching people just bleed out live on television. They get paid for it, though. I just bleed out for my own benefit. Jared, what do you drink? You drink tea or coffee? I feel like you're a huge tea guy. UFC can be fun. Why own a shitty layup when you can own someone's leg folding like a Walmart tent? If you want to look at it that way, listen, I'm not going to knock you for it. I personally, and this is just personally, don't really care for seeing people bleeding out live. But that's your prerogative. I'm doing too many things at once. I'm probably not going to stay on live here too long because I want to talk. You have a severe caffeine addiction. What else are you addicted to? I feel like there's a lot more to unpack there. I want to talk more football, so I'm going to be doing that on the other channel. I just wanted to pop in and tell you guys that I'm still alive, artificially breathing. Viewers are experiencing buffering. Anything in particular that caused you to take a big, I think potential Nyla, I already told you. Listen, I'm a 22-year-old kid who I think just graduated college, who's living on his own with no money. I needed to fucking cash out. My withdrawal finally hit. So it's not a matter of me having no faith in Top Shot, because if I did, I'd be gone a month ago. It's a matter of me not having faith in myself making money outside of Top Shot. Can't blame me if I feel like a caveman whenever I watch. Thoughts on Jen's feature? Not sure what you mean. I've been buying moments I want to collect. Pool, Looney. Oh, you must be a Warriors fan. That I want to keep. Also want to flip S1 MGLE Murray and S2 MGLE Jaylen Brown. Made some changes from the ticket news. Okay, so you're trying to get yourself some tickets to a Golden State Warriors game? Okay, get yourself in the Oracle. I already did my finals. I literally just finished my last final ever. And it was awful. But we'll see how awful it was, I think, tomorrow. You you have Top Shot, I guess, debut, Goga Batatse. 1533 out of 12,000, save or sell. Sell him as fast as you can. Didn't he just get suspended or fined because like him and his coach were beefing? He's not good. I would sell him. They like signed O'Shea Brissett, who came off the streets instead of going to Batatse. So my girl just finished hers, so you must be done too. Yeah. Where's your girl go? She go to UConn too? I think tomorrow's the last day of finals here. Top Shot featured her on Twitter. I didn't see it. I'm sure it was fantastic. I'm sure she killed it. What's up with the laughing emoji? You didn't like it? Jared, I'm gonna take away that Brain King emoji from you. Brain King is not something to joke around about. Congrats on getting through the exams, man. Thank you. Thank you, Niall. Hopefully, whoever grades it is as gracious as you are. Any idea what's next for you? Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. This, football shit, living my life. I live life however life wants me to live it. I take it day by day and try to make the most of it. But yeah, I have a job June 14th, something like that. The background check has to be completed, so we'll see what's going on there. But until then, Reese is trying to set traps for you guys. Yeah, on live it's tough. Very tough. Martin. No, I didn't leave you. I was away. We were in como se dice, Miami for last Thursday until Tuesday. I got back home at like 2 in the morning Wednesday. Had to take my dog to the vet. I got back yesterday. Didn't have time to make a video, and here we are. Daily shit. So Martin, you're a fucking king. I appreciate you. And we'll be back and better than ever. Kendry, what's up? Don't call me dad. I don't have any money to give you. She's a UConn grad student. Oh, she's a grad student, so she loves school. Well, congratulations to her. Hopefully she got herself a master's. What's my major? Accounting. Hopefully never have to do anything in that field in my life. You're a new YouTuber and uploaded one video. What advice do you have for me? What's your YouTube channel? I'm assuming it's I Am Kendrick. Can I click on it? Ugh, fuck. I don't know how to even use this app. Listen, you just asked a guy who barely knows how to use YouTube. Tips on YouTube. Let me see. I Am Kendry. There you are. You got 60 subscribers, I Am Kendry. It's called Very Nice Channel. Listen, I'll watch that later. Just keep... I'm going to... Alright. Just keep posting. Listen, a lot of the shit I put up here isn't very informational. I just talk. I just talk for like 6 to 10 minutes and people like it. So just keep posting. Try to build yourself a following. Don't just like... Listen, I clickbait a shit ton. But the clickbait, I would like to think, has some valuable information and some personality behind it. So people feel connected to you. Like fucking this Jared Burry, whatever. Spin the wheel. Fuck you, Tony. I don't know how to. Jared, I know it's Jared Burry on Discord. Listen, the kid's a brain king. He would never be a brain king if I didn't try to value the community aspect of it. But yeah, just try to connect to the audience, respond to comments, and keep posting. What do you mean just watch the video? I'm not fine. I'll watch it live. It looked like a bunch of text on my screen. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. If it's bad, I'm going to give you a thumbs down. 21 seconds.
Channel because I have nothing to do with my life other than playing Skywars and camping, trying to win. It's not really working. Anyway, you can subscribe if you want. And yeah, my content falls somewhere on the scale of dog shit to dog shit. Yeah, don't expect anything other than bullshit.
Alright, Kendry, I don't know how you edited that with like all your words popping up. I'll give you a thumbs up. Even though you told me your content's gonna be dog shit, which I kind of respect. Where are you looking to go for work, or is it still hush hush? No, I have a job. It's in Connecticut. I'm in Massachusetts, so I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm gonna tell them that I can't make it in. Hopefully, do shit remote. If it doesn't work, then we'll see what we can get spinning. Hope the dog's hope the dog's doing well. Yeah, she's fine. She just had to get, I think, a shot for heartworm or something, or like preventative. I don't know. She's doing all right. She's like jumping on me all the time, so she should be all right. Tony, spin the wheel and tell me what it lands on, and I'll do whatever, except a giveaway. I have nothing to give away. What's up, Alex Winters? We got a fucking army? We're like the French, though, because we throw up that white flag expeditiously, as they like to say, as the kids like to say. I am Kendra. What is Sky Wars? Is that... That's Star Wars. Never mind. I'm not going to embarrass myself live. It says you have 2 videos, and I checked, and you only got 1. So your channel, right off the bat, is a fraudulent liar, which I don't think is a good look for you. But there's potential. I see potential there. If you want to edit my videos, let me know. If you want to caption my videos, let me know. Wait, Trey Reese, you came in here trying to get me canceled, and now you're concerned about my future? You single-handedly just tried to end my future before it started. And here you are asking about my major and where I'm working. You asked me the gen question knowing what was going to come of it. I like you, Trey Reese. Fucking love you. How on earth are Lakers possibly 1 game from playoff exit? They fucking stink, Alex. Have you watched them play? They're the worst. Anthony Davis is out there looking like prime Charlie Villanueva, and prime Charlie Villanueva was giving you like 11 and 7 on a good day. He's been shit. Kyle Kuzma's out there looking like a not so thick Amber Rose. LeBron sits down when his toenail gets chipped. Alec, or whatever the fuck, Andre Drummond stinks. Like, this whole team in 2011, they could run it up. Now, garbage. Just garbage. I'm not a fan. I don't think they'll make it past the second round. But that's just me. Knicks in 4. Against who? Against everybody? They might sweep the playoffs. Who knows? Don't pay the haters any mind. I don't think I really have haters. I just got people that love me enough to tell me the truth. What happened to AD? I've never been a big Davis fan. Going back to college, too. I don't know. He just doesn't look good out there. He has no strength left in his bones. He's always hurt, which kind of stinks for him. I'm not going to hold that against him. But the team just doesn't have... That's a team that needs chemistry to do well, and they just don't have it right now because they're never on the court together. Windsurfer, how much money you got in the Clippers? Because it sounds like you got a lot. Any cool, affordable moments you're liking? I posted a video probably 2 weeks ago, 1.5 weeks ago, about good cheap moments. This microphone's fucked up. About good cheap moments. You can check that. I really haven't looked too much into it as of late. I like all of Miles Bridges' shit, though, because he's electric. Nets Lakers finals. Not going to happen. AD has paper skin and glass bones. That's that SpongeBob, dude. Breaks his leg every time he walks outside. Jesus Christ, James Beck. You're insane. You think... Listen, I'm not going to argue Julius Randle MVP. I think he's a lot better than people give him credit for, and he should be in that discussion. Rookie of the year, you're out of your fucking mind. And comeback player of the year, is that like D Rose? You're an NBA, NFL hybrid? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I guess James Beck. Trey Reese. Listen, you try to cancel me again, and I'm going to promote you. Once Harden comes back, Nets are 27-7 with the big 3. They've played 34 games together? I don't believe that. I don't think Kevin Durant's played 34 games this year. I like how you call AD 80, like the number. I also like how you explained his injury. Do you think there's any reasoning as to why the player's college team isn't available under player stats section, like where you'd find the draft year and position? Maybe they don't have rights to it? I'm not sure. I know like the NCAA is super stingy. I'm not sure. Only for Parks and Rec, so like Seattle. Was that so? Am I wearing that? I guess you know where I'm from now. I don't know what that's supposed to mean though. I'll put all my money on the Clippers. Best 3-point shooting team in the game. Best low post player in the game. Best player in the game. What else is there to say? Yeah, I agree. Zubac is incredible on the low post. All right, so we got Max Gurion and James Beck going back to back like Jordan 96, 97, trying to defend these fraudulent Knicks, and I'm kind of here for it, to be honest. Kind of love it. Kind of love it. Taj Gibson, best center in the NBA. He's not even the best center on your team. You always got Nerlens Noel, who's a freak of nature. Turned down 4 years, $70 million just to get a vet minimum deal. You gotta love the hustle. Bet on yourself and completely lose. Jesus Christ. I just went on Instagram. The first thing I see is Anthony Davis having back spasms. Yeah, Trey Reese, you're going to keep getting more shout outs than Niall. Niall's not a real supporter. Niall's out here taking L's and not letting me know about all the L's he's been taking. Jared, aren't you a Minnesota fan? You can't be talking about other teams taking L's when your franchise is one of the most despicable organizations these two eyes have ever seen. Knicks are fool's gold. I think they'll be good in the playoffs. They just need like a better point guard, which it's too late to get. But like Alfred Payton and Derrick Rose is not going to answer any questions in the playoffs. I'm so tired. I got back to this house yesterday. Forgot to turn on the heat. Woke up, my nose was fucked. So I'm sorry if you hear me sniffling. I didn't know what the issue was, and then I realized I'm a fucking idiot. 80 twisted ankle bad today versus Clippers. He has a perennial torn Achilles tendon. That is true. The Minnesota Timberwolves have the highest scoring trio since April 1st, minimum 15 games played. If the qualification or the qualifier was like minimum 12 games played, it could have been like Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and me, and we would have had more. V-Hawk, probably not. I wouldn't be investing in like crazy high population moments. Looks like Miami. Looks like Miami aged me 5 years. I'll take that as a compliment. I now look 20. Ball or Edwards rookie of the year? It's going to be tough to not be Edwards now because he's played the entire year and he's been pretty good in these last few weeks. Heat on in May in Connecticut? For sure, yeah. Got to, or else you wake up with a fucking sinus infection. If the Knicks get Kate Cunningham, he's going to be have a sad career. Gotta go live with the neti pot. Listen, I'm not feeling great right now. But the last thing I'm going to do is pour water up my nose on a live stream. Josh, I still got to get you your baby bib. Or like tell Nick to put that order through. Alright, I'm going to spend 5 more minutes on here because I got to blow the shit out of my nose and I got to talk some football on the other channel. Now my contact is falling out. I'm in shambles. This is what happens when you're away from the game for a week. Nothing goes right. The Rondo acquisition put the Clippers over the top. Rondo might single-handedly ruin that team in the locker room. I did not respect the greatest organization. I never respect it. Winters, you do realize once Anthony Davis comes back, he's gonna get hurt again. Back to back like Kobe and Shaq. That's awful. You have till August though. Shit. Then we're gonna perfect every little seam on that bib. So your child, if it ever makes a mess, will be covered like Allstate. Nah, Josh, I just finished my finals. Literally 10 minutes before I got on live, I took a final. Kind of botched it, we'll see. And then I jumped on live to completely forget about what just happened. So yeah, if as long as I didn't get like a full-on 0, I might be graduating. Your boy might have made it out to the other side alive, artificially. Pre-playoff buys you like LaMelo Ball. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's been shooting like a fucking blowtorch lately. So I like those two. LeBron can carry, no cap. LeBron could carry in the Eastern Conference. We'll see what the Western Conference does to him. Bulls trading for Vooch will go down as one of the worst trades of recent history. It won't, because whoever the fucking Magic take will stink. You think Luka's on trend? Have you seen? Maybe he's on like D-ball. There's no way that guy's on trend. If he was on trend, he wouldn't be looking like the way he's looking. Did you guys see that Anderson Varejao was back in the league and he got minutes the other day? That shit is wild to me. You have to beg a teacher to bump your grade up. That's awesome. Carl, pump your own bags a little more. Jared, my top 5 under the radar investments are Listen, if you want me to get fucking canceled, just say so. What is this? Bullshit. Stay live until pack drop. There's a pack drop today? Listen, I've been out of the loop. Oh, is it the one that I had to like reserve? I had to reserve an L. Dame Dollar versus Floyd Mayweather. Dame will fuck his ass up. What are you guys even talking about? This chat is fucking wild. Alright, I think I'm gonna head out. People are talking about D-ball boobies and Damian Lillard fighting a professional boxer. Josh is over here pissed off that fucking Toadette, aka Anderson Varejao, is back on the squad. You guys have way too many centers. Yeah, I reserved the pack dropping today. I need to smoke myself a pack. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Peace.